Well, I got sales to show you from April. I haven't made a video in a little bit, and I tried to do the streaming thing, but I can't figure out how to get that to work right. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the old Screencast-O-Matic and record the video. So this is my store, Your Dill Auctions, and the first item I have to show you is a Pokemon hat, and it was embroidered, snapback, purple. Found a whole ton of hats out here around the shop, and this was one I listed a little bit ago, and so it sold. Then next up is this charger I got at a salvage place. I paid $5 for it, sold it for $20 with free shipping, shipped in a padded flat rate envelope. Then we have a Flask. I picked up a few of these at a garage sale last year, and this was pretty large, so I charged shipping on it. And I sold this one actually twice. The first time I sold it, it was returned. I tried contacting the customer and never heard from them, so I relisted it, and it sold again. But it's a pretty good size flask, 4,000 milliliter Pyrex, and I always have good luck selling these. As long as they're not chipped or cracked, in good condition. Next up is a Sony Walkman. I think we've all seen the Walkmans. I like to pick these up for a couple bucks. This one sold pretty quick, and it also had the headset with it. Sometimes just the Sony headsets, the earphones or earbuds, whatever they are, sometimes those sell pretty good. I've gotten $30, $40 for some of those sets just by themselves. Here's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This was from a case pack that I had bought several years ago. Found it when I was cleaning out the office. And so I listed them separately. And so this one sold for $30 with free shipping. I actually sold quite a few of these Ninja Turtles. There were duplicates in the box, in the case. So I had multiple quantities to list. Sold all 3 of these, and they sell pretty good, a lot more than what I paid for them. Here's a Sailor Jerry's tattoo book, and I don't think this was the signed one. There was another one I had that was signed that I sold already. I think it sold for a little more than this one sold for. It's just got a bunch of tattoo flash in it. Tattoo flash is a pretty good thing to find. Might even be a bolo. I've got several folders of sheets of tattoo flash that I'm going to be listing, and they were just binders from a storage unit that had been a tattoo shop that closed out. Here's a retail arbitrage item, Wrestling Mania. I paid $5 a piece for these, and I think this was the last one I had. I'd bought 4 or 5 of them, and sold them on eBay and Amazon and Macari. This is an outdoor heavy-duty timer. I picked this up at a thrift store for just a couple bucks. Sold for $26 with free shipping. This is from the Mary Kay lot that I bought. Bought a ton of Mary Kay stuff at auction, and still selling it. This was, I'm not sure what this stuff is, body spray of some kind. And I had a couple of these, and this was the last one. Sold for $24 with free shipping. Next is another auction item. I paid $5 for this at auction. I bought a bunch of different door handles and padlocks. I think they had been a construction person had consigned the stuff to auction, and so it was pretty good. I got a new digital keypad for my door to my shop, so that's kind of neat. Just punching in the code, and I don't have to worry about having my keys on me. This is a Contego bottle. I paid a couple bucks for this at a salvage store, and actually bought, I think, about a dozen of different ones of these for anywhere from $2 to $5. So I paid a couple bucks a piece for these at a salvage store, and this one sold for $20. I think I have one more left, and it's I think a plastic water bottle is left, but that Contego stuff's really good. I use them to keep my coffee hot. It stays hot for hours. Here's from the Sega Genesis lot that I bought at auction. I had paid $50 for a huge lot of Sega stuff. I think there was a couple consoles in there and some controllers and a whole bunch of games. And so I sold these two together for $24 with free shipping. Pair of New Balance. I picked these up for $5 at a garage sale a couple summers ago, and finally got around to listing them. They sat for a little while, and then they sold. They were in really good condition. I think the lady that was selling these for her sister, and her sister would wear shoes for like a month and then get new ones. This came out of a box of junk that I bought at auction. Fari Brooch, and sold it for $24 with free shipping. Here's a Sega Genesis classic game. Has all the games programmed into it. I got this out of a storage unit I cleaned out, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. That sold pretty quick too, and kind of surprised me because I've had these before and they've sat for a while, but I guess with things the way they are right now, people are wanting to buy games. This is something I pick up whenever I find these. I paid $5 for this. It was brand new in the box and sold it for $34 plus shipping. And I'll pick these up even if they aren't new in the box. And usually I only pay around $5 for them. And they usually go for $25, $30 used. You just got to take them apart, make sure they're nice and clean. And people like them. You put frozen bananas in them and make yogurt, I guess. And the last thing I have to show you is a Colt 45 beer sign. Don't remember if I got this at auction or where I got it, but it was neat old vintage light up sign. And actually I took a $90 offer from this from someone in Canada, so they paid shipping on it. That's all I got for April. Well, I had other sales, but I mean nothing spectacular. And now here we are halfway through May. So I've had some pretty good sales this month. I was on a live auction with Nate and Anthony, and that was really a lot of fun. We're going to be doing it again, I think sometime later this month. So be sure to watch for that. And if you haven't subscribed to me, I looked at my view stats. I have like 60% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed to me. So if you like what you're seeing or like some of my other videos, I do scrapping videos. I'll probably be doing some metal detecting videos this summer. So go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching. You guys have a great day.